All right. I just had to give somebody my card because when you are a psychic, you see a lot of people. So when you see them, it can get weird if you don't move forward on it. So I needed to move forward on that. So I was thinking the other day, somebody kept spinning and looking at me. This is a different person while I was in a store, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, and there's no way for me to investigate this. But I said, how would they do this? I mean, it was almost too much. I've seen it before where somebody you see somebody and they see you, and you can't help but see each other. But this was kind of weird, beyond the norm. And I'm not saying this is something other than a seeing event. That means you see the person, they see you, and it's kind of almost awkward and uncomfortable if you don't know what it is and just kind of let it go. I got to go to get gas, so I have to go to Sam's Club. And that person kept spinning. And it seemed like it was the right side. So how would somebody do that? Well, you put your cell phone in your right pocket, or put a cell phone in your right pocket and a different cell phone in your left pocket, and somebody messages the cell phone when they want you to turn a certain direction. So if you go back to the early days of law enforcement, I guess you could still use it. If you wanted somebody to look a certain direction, you want to look right or turn right even without talking to them or having a headset. You just vibrate something on the right side, or vibrate it on the left side, or vibrate it once, vibrate it twice, 3 times, whatever. So I was thinking, are they trying to make light and confuse seeing events? Because it is normal to see people, but yet they're so angry at my ability to see, they just seethe at it and want to destroy it in any way, shape, or form that they can. So I wasn't sure whether it was real or, somehow contrived with ill intent. Because it was pretty drastic. So I'm like thinking, is this a regular seeing event, or are they setting me up? Is this woman getting buzzed somehow to tell her to look to her right? So if you want to direct somebody right or left, and you have no way of speaking to them, or you can't speak to them in that moment, you could put something in the right and the left that would vibrate, depending on which direction you wanted them to go. Or you can, one means this, 2 means that, 3 means that. So that person was appreciative of me giving that person the card. Wow, Sam's Club's very busy here. So I met this guy from Chandler. He's with his wife here. I've already suggested that he stop smoking cigarettes. I say that all, somewhere in there. I always tell people that one. I was thinking about President Trump earlier because of the drinking problems here. I was wondering if I'm receiving some information to focus on that from, his, I guess what they would call heart. I'm obviously in with the administration somehow. Whether they agree to it or not, or whether they respect me or not. It's just, this one guy is like a really nice guy. He's just, I spoke when I was younger that this cool guy, there was a hockey player, generally they would look down. I guess we wouldn't. I hung out with a lot of hockey players at times, so I wouldn't say no. But he could have opted to be a jerk, and he did. He was very fair to everyone. But I guess it's not about me. It was just the other people, because I got along well with hockey players. But it's like in my school that was the level of football player. Now, a football player had some fame, but back in Philadelphia metropolitan area back in that day, it was all about hockey. It might still be. So that's kind of the football players of Philadelphia. The college football, the high school football people were kind of. I guess we had Penn State and everything, and Temple had a team, I guess. But the thing being that one guy's a really nice fella. But when I saw him so drunk again, I just feel sorry for him, And of course, Satan tells me to feel sorry for myself and focus on myself, and maybe I'll get somewhere. But again, that to me would be taking the mark of the beast. Well, praise God in all that you do. Remember, a lot of people have a lot of problems out there that have been willed upon them by people in high places, and these are demons in the bodies, etc. And they are what the Ephesians tell us that we wrestle against, the spiritual, the people in these principalities and wickedness in high places. Well, praise God in all that you do. Praise God.